And you are still tuned in on Fly FM, taking you places with Lihle Ogamanzini on Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025. So, ladies and gentlemen, our guest is finally here. So, her name is Refilwe Lerato Nswari, and she is all about woman empowerment. So I'm not going to introduce her introduction yake. So I'm going to give her a chance to introduce herself. So ma'am, she's looking so beautiful, guys. So yes, please do introduce yourself, lovely lady.
All right. Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are good. I'm really super excited to be here, first of all, and thank you for the opportunity. So, a bit about myself. First of all, I am a child of God.
Amen.
Right? Yes. I'm a child of God. I love God with all of my heart. I'm 31 years of age.
Oh, so young.
Yay. Very young, ne?
Yeah, you actually look like you're tiny or something.
Yeah, and I'm a health professional. I'm a nurse by profession.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a nurse by profession. And then I'm an entrepreneur. I lead women, right, and help women become the greatest versions of themselves.
Yeah.
I'm running an organization currently. I'm a wife. Just to add that there.
Of course.
Yeah, and I'm a speaker. I'm just the dynamic entrepreneur. And I just believe that, anyone can be and become who they want to be. So what I'm doing currently emerged just by realizing that we are alive by purpose, right, and seeing my life transforming. And that was just an awareness for me to see that, it doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter, how you were raised up, there is always a bigger picture, so I'm just here holding hands with women, gathering them together for empowerment, and work together as we work on becoming the greatest versions of ourselves.
Oh, that's so lovely. She is doing a wonderful job, guys. Hey, so it's very amazing to see umuntu wesifazane who is all about youth, woman empowerment, abanikeze ama opportunity. That is very much lovely. So, why did you start this amazing organization called Sores Empress, and what is it all about?
All right, so the Sores Empress was birthed this year. It's literally a new baby. And that started when I merged, or when I joined hands together with Forever Living Business. That is a network marketing business, but I was like, I need a brand that covers everything, that covers entrepreneurship, that covers wellness, and just helping women become the greatest versions of themselves. And we do not only focus on, let's say, business, but we actually do have quite a lot of products within the organization or within the business itself. And this is offering mentorship, network marketing skills, and just helping each and every individual to grow in all aspects of life, because mostly we just focus on securing the bag, just to take you back to after I personally graduated, started working, right? It's the norms. You start working and gumnandi, you start having accounts. We do not have just that holistic, mentorship in terms of how do you start life, and once you've started working, how do you actually help yourself to move and grow, right? So it was just that, just living the life, seeing myself getting into debt, blah blah blah. So it's a lot of challenges that not only young people are facing, but even old people. We literally find ourselves not even knowing how to tap out of whatever trap that we've been in, maybe since we've started working. So the Sores Empress just helps women to become the greatest versions of themselves, to work on themselves, in terms of having journals, how to be consistent, and how to just, carry yourself as a woman.
Yeah. And consistency is something that we as people fail to do. Hey, so I'm glad that you opened up that platform to teach them about doing that. Okay, so what are some of the challenges you faced in your business, and how did you overcome them?
I think the challenges that I've faced in my business are more on understanding that you need to grow as a person, you know. So without you working on yourself, without you allowing yourself, you know, and enabling yourself to be in environments that help you, that are conducive to helping you grow, you will remain the same person. And working with people, leading people without any background of leadership, without any background of helping people, especially in a network marketing space, you know, you come across a whole lot of different people, characters, personalities, but at the same time making sure that you grow. So I think the challenge was just allowing myself that every day is a new opportunity to grow, and facing those challenges that literally just push you to work. You say, okay, yesterday I fumbled, and I did not fumble because I don't know, but it's simply because there is a lack and that aspect that's needed for me to focus on, you know, developing that specific aspect. There's a quote that I love. It says, if there is a room that never gets full, is the room for improvement. So you can never say you've made it. I can never say I've been in the network marketing space for about 6 years now, and therefore I am fine. There's always a room for improvement, and that is what I love about what I do, because it allows you as a human being or as a person to just continue unleashing and becoming the best version of you.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you use the fumbling as an example, because, you know, sometimes when we're failing to do something, it's like, this one is not meant for me, you know. So, and we're learning from those mistakes. It's what's built us and makes us stronger. I love that. So what is the biggest risk you've taken, and how did it play out?
The biggest risk I've taken, this was 2019, when I resigned. I was only 25 years old, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready to tap into this entrepreneurship thing. It's one thing that I've always had. I mean, taking it back, when I met my husband, we met at church. We were just friends. And then we started selling, you know, and I won't even say that was simply because of an extra income. Obviously now I'm old and I see things from a different perspective. But this thing of selling, you know, whether it's Boulevard's rolls, whether it's t-shirts, you know, amaguinya, whatever it was, those are the things that we used to do. So 2019, when I tapped into the network marketing space, I then realized, I need to allow myself to grow, you know, and moving from being a bedside nurse to helping people with wellness. I think my heart is more full, you know, hearing a person every day say, you've helped me with this, you've helped me with this, you've helped me with this, thank you so much. That is what brings light to my life. Yeah, so the greatest risk was resigning at that age. Everyone was scared for me, including my parents, but it had to be done.
That was a very big one. Hey, I mean, after all those years of studying and actually putting your heart into it, and then just, I'm sure even your parents are like, hey, Bo, are you gonna make it? Are you sure? Like, you want to do this?
No, they were actually very shocked. And I always say I love what I was doing, and I still love it. I always say it, I never leave this out. I still love nursing with all of my heart. It is a big part of me, and in future, yes, I do look forward into tapping back into it. The goal is to have an oncology center, because that's where I used to operate in, just working on cancer patients, and that is where the goal still is.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so do you have a healthy balance between your business and your personal life?
I think I'm getting there. Like I said earlier on, that we literally grow, you know.
Yes.
I think, you know, when you're young, especially if you're not married yet, it's so easy to maneuver around life and the things that you do. But I think once I got married, you know, you have to take a step back and say, how do I balance everything? But to be honest, compared to the previous years, even last year, I think now I'm finding that healthy balance between work, doing live, because I wear different hats, you know. I run a youth ministry, and there is also business, you know, and there's also other things that we are doing, you know, so it's important to try and find that balance, but always there'll be that one thing that takes
Yeah,
quite a
that's
lot
true.
of time, but it's fine, man. I think if you're just managing to be there for each and every one of it, it's cool.
Yeah, and it's all about understanding as well.
Yeah.
I mean, your husband, I mean, you guys can work on,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So I heard a little bit, it told me, Uguti, you are having an event. Hello. I'm loving it. So, please do tell us more about your event, the Unstoppable Global.
All right, so Saturday we are meeting. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited.
Oh, me too.
This event is basically just the mission or the vision of it. It is to gather women together, young women together who are ambitious, visionary women who are saying, you know what, we actually want more. And I'm gonna tell you where this stems for. This one comes, January when 2025 started, I realized that I rather felt that this year is the year for bigger things.
Amen.
But I just didn't know how. Where am I going to start? How to go about it? Where am I going to get the support? How am I going to put things together? And this is for such women who are saying, we want more. We see that there's a need for growth and there's so much capacity for growth, but we just do not know where to start, who to tie hands with, and how we will grow in whatever that we want to do. So this event is literally just offering a platform for women to say, we are here, there's a business opportunity, there are different things that we also offer that will help you grow. I believe that every woman has a voice, but they are quiet in their own corners, in their own offices, whether they are in profession, different professions, because this is literally for everyone. And I am also having amazing women who are, professionals. They're flying all the way from Tanzania. We're having people coming all the way from Namibia. So it's definitely going to be big. I have business partners flying in from Gauteng, so it's going to be big. And I have my amazing sisters right here in KZN who are also going to be joining us. So it is just to just expose them to what is available. And I would be so happy to see women coming in numbers, because I always say, knowledge and information is what a seed is to the womb. You can only conceive and be pregnant of something once you've heard or known, okay, this thing exists, it is here. Then you expand your mind and you now know what is there for you, and you can tap into that if it's something that you like. So it's more for that. Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's very deep. Hey.
Yeah.
So if anyone would love to come to the event, and do they need a ticket? How do they connect with you? Where's the event? Just give us all those details, please.
Okay, the event is right here in Umhlanga. It's a 2-day event. So Saturday we're having it right here in Umhlanga at Aha Hotel, 2 p.m. And then Sunday we're also having it Durban CBD at Albany Hotel, 2 p.m. Right. So for them to come through, they can just contact me on 073 878 3288, and then my Instagram handle is my name's, Refilwe Lerato Tshwari. Yeah, so there is
just in case for them to to know how to write your surname. Can you just spell it out for them?
Yeah, it's TSOARI, Refilwe with a WE at the end, Lerato Tshwari. So I think if they can search for my names, they will definitely find me. They need to send me WhatsApp or send me a DM on Instagram, so that I can help them RSVP. Last day of RSVP is Friday.
Okay.
And then what's gonna happen is I'm sending out cards that confirms their final being on the guest list. We're also prepping some amazing things that they can go home with. So it would be great that by Friday we have all the numbers in, so that Saturday we know that we are ready for 2 p.m. and we are ready to host them.
All right, amazing. So balaleli nani nizizweleke ukuthi usisi Refilwe Lerato Tshwari is what she is all about, and all this amazing work that she is doing. So please guys, phumani ngobuningi benu niye laphana and just learn more and experience more, and trust you me, nizobona ushinto empilweni zenu nani, and you will know what are you standing for as a woman, especially in South Africa.
Ulalele iFly FM, taking youth places.